Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al. Getting in contact with you guys. Going to be talking to you about Quant. Listen, guys, I gotta say, I'm still excited about what's going on in the markets. I also understand that one of the things we want to look at, and let me say this real quick before we even get started, that whatever we say is not financial advice. However, if you like what you see today, just ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. We're excited about our growth and we're looking to grow even further. Now, but let's just go ahead and talk about what's going on, not only with Quant, but with the markets as a whole. Really excited because of the fact that even though things haven't just jumped off the way we were looking as of yet, I gotta say that I was looking for more to happen in September that did, but at the same time, I understand that the timing is not ours. We have to be very alert that there are a lot of factors in the market. But the good part about it is that things are getting ready to pop off, and I've got to be honest with you, it doesn't necessarily depend on the quote economy or anything of that nature. It does depend on the liquidity in the markets, and the liquidity in the markets is growing. So a lot of times, even if you're having something like what may possibly be a downturn economically, you will have the markets grow, and how can I say, the markets will go up in spite of that. So keep that in mind. We're not worried about a whole bunch of outside noise or anything, but let's be concerned about what's on the inside. And the great thing about Quant is Quant has so much upside. It's almost like Quant is on a trampoline, and when you go down into the trampoline, and what comes down is eventually going to come back up. So it's like Quant is eventually going to jump up, and it's going to be like, whoa. um, on that trampoline, you're going to be like, wow, Quant is really up there. So the great part about it is that uh, we got a lot of great things that are happening. Let's go ahead and talk about those real quick. First of all, let's go through the 1 day. Notice that Quant is basically sitting still. Over the 7 day, Quant has been up about 4%. We got a reason for that. Over the 1 month, it is pretty much breaking even. So wherever it was, it was down here. Wow, it's way down and about, oh, nice. It was down at the 80 something. I got to scoop up a little bit during that time. Not gonna lie to you. Full disclosure, I do have Quant. Uh, but at the same time, we saw that it jump back up again. The 1 year Quant is up about 37%. So just a heads up on that as well. Keep that in mind. Excuse me, guys. I just want to adjust a little bit of volume. There we go. My bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep looking a little bit more. Going to the actual crypto markets. In this particular case, we got the market cap that's going to be 3.92 trillion. Fear and greed is kind of neutral. I will say this: the whales and a lot of the institutions and people that are looking to shake a lot of people out of the markets have been very successful because of the fact that there are a lot of people who have left the markets and they're like, oh, what the heck? We're not even going to worry about this. But I want you to keep something in mind, okay? We're not necessarily looking at some of these right now, but I want you to see that Ethereum has basically doubled or tripled over the past few months. Bitcoin is still, very extremely close to the all-time high. You got BNB right here, which is at what, over $1,000. So a lot of these things a few months ago were not doing this. So if you're one of those who's been with us for a few months, you probably got some really good crypto out there that's going very well. So keep that in mind as we get through these particular times, and understand that this is not a 1 day thing, and it's not even a 1 month thing, but or 1 week, but it's over several months, weeks, etc. Investing is something that occurs over years. But one of the things about my crypto people is like snapping a finger, they want the instant gratification. So it doesn't happen that way all the time. Bitcoin dominance, let's just go ahead and start looking at that. Bitcoin dominance is going to be at 58.4%, Ethereum at 12.8%. You got your others at 28.8% as well. One of the things I want you to be able to see is that Bitcoin dominance is still very high. We're looking for Bitcoin dominance to eventually go down lower, even though we're also looking for Bitcoin itself to go higher. So in proportionality, some things haven't happened as of yet, But hey, nevertheless, we're just going to keep it moving. Let's go ahead. I think I want to go to the X site for Quant because this is really nice. Talking about the structure of money. And this is from basically a day or two ago. It says we're proud to announce the launch of QuantNet, the world's first programmable infrastructure and network that fundamentally transforms how banks connect to tokenized money and digital assets. So digital institutions worldwide can now participate in tokenized money and digital asset markets while preserving everything that makes them trusted: compliance, security, and operational excellence. So this is really looking great. Says banks no longer need to choose between innovation and stability. QuantNet provides both a production ready platform that connects the future of money and markets while working seamlessly with existing infrastructure investments. So this is really awesome. Let's go ahead and look at this. Programmable orchestration automates the complete life cycle of tokenized assets and payments. Inter-network connectivity connects diverse tokenized cash networks while maintaining compatibility with legacy settlement workflows via RTGS, REST, and T2S. Bring your own liquidity. Wow, that sounds good. QuantNet manages the movement orchestration, but never holds the funds, preserving existing custody arrangements and regulatory compliance structures. And so this is really good. Want to learn how QuantNet makes programmable, compliant, real-time settlement a reality? Nah, not right now. we'll talk about that later. But we're talking about some good stuff that's going on with Quant. This is really exciting. Says we're delighted to announce that Quant has been selected to create the new payments infrastructure and bank technology of the UK's tokenized sterling deposits, groundbreaking financial market infrastructure initiative led by UKF Tweets in collaboration with major commercial banks. So I think from what I can see, there's several banks that are getting together, and this is very, very, very powerful. Quant chosen to build core infrastructure for UK's tokenized sterling deposits. So, guys, just saying, this is going to take about a year, I think, a few months to a year to actually get this built out. But this is exciting, and we realized some great things are happening. This is from the President Gilbert Verdian. We're witnessing money's most significant evolution since the invention of coins 2,600 years ago. Programmable money doesn't just move faster or cost less. It thinks, decides, and executes financial logic automatically. So very powerful information that we are seeing right there as well. So, so let's keep it moving a little bit, talk about some more. This is an article from, let's see, Bidget app. Let's see. So it talks about how Quant was soaring about 7% as Quant ignites the banking revolution with QuantNet release. We already talked about the QuantNet release. So we've got a lot of great things that are happening. Let's see if we want to say anything about this. So it says QuantNet transforms how banks connect with digital currencies. This is going to be exciting in the future, especially the coming months and days. So this is talking about how QuantNet changes the game. Says new product aims to make connections without disruptions. QuantNet does not demand that banks replace their current models. I think it's going to be one of the great things that we're looking at right here. You have an innovation with QuantNet, but at the same time, they're not causing banks to have to disrupt what they're doing. So a lot of the banks don't have to change a lot of the models that they have. And so I think that's the reason why you have such a powerful ally with Quant and QuantNet. So they're basically just doing what they're doing. Let's go to, I got another little article here. So it says the price surges as Quant, let's see, Quant powers UK's tokenized sterling. So let's go a little bit further down. I think I got some more information here. Let's see, Quant price chart reacts to the UK finance partnership. Why the project matters for Quant crypto. Says Quant's appointment by UK finance underscores its credibility among global financial giants. Collectively, these institutions manage trillions in assets, signaling strong institutional backing for Quant's infrastructure. So let's keep that in mind with Quant. This is going to be very powerful. So it says a rally sparked by the UK finance news led some traders to outline ambitious scenarios for Quant price prediction. Now we are looking for that ambitiousness as well. I notice right here it says possibility of reaching $215 before the year ends. Now that would be nice. That's not too long from now though, because we got what, October, November, December, boom, we're done. So they're saying that we'll possibly get to over $200 by that time. That would be very nice. Now let's keep it moving a little bit. Got some more little articles here. So talking about Quant's rally draws attention as the bull's eye. What's this? $103 liquidity zone. This happened a day or two ago. So it's talking about how Quant has emerged as one of today's top performing altcoins. It has climbed 6% even as the broader market struggles. So Quant is definitely not struggling. It's back at the 100 mark. Now, Quant token rallies with growing trader confidence. It says that Quant's gains over the day have been accompanied by an uptick in futures open interest, signaling that traders are increasingly entering new positions rather than exiting existing ones. According to the Coin Glass, this currently stands at 29 million, up 7% the last 24 hours. This was a day or two ago, but at the same time, we see that Quant is still going strong. So let's see, go to the actual website itself for Quant, talk about the infrastructure of money. Very briefly, I'm not going to play the video, but it's a very nice video with Gilbert Verdian right here. This guy's really awesome. And I'm not just saying that, but I actually listened to him talk, listened to him speak, and listened to his interviews. And I'm like, yeah, this guy, I was like, okay, this guy is pretty smart. So his intelligence is real, and his leadership at Quant is real. And like I said before, this guy has been doing a lot of important work. I'm sure that we didn't get a chance to talk about CBOS or anything that are going on in Frankfurt, Germany as of right now. But at the same time, Quant has been really taking a lead in a lot of scenarios, not just in UK, but for the rest of Europe. One of the things we want to understand is that what happens in Great Britain is going to be a kind of like a trial run, possibly for the rest of Europe. So keep that in mind and understand that Quant is going to be growing and developing. Do not forget that Quant is also a major part of Oracle, one of the largest companies of the United States. So don't forget that Quant is not only used in the Europe, but it's also a North American product as well. So keep this in mind. Also, we didn't talk about the rarity of Quant being at 12 million only. So that's one of the things you want to keep in mind, which is even rarer than Bitcoin. One of the things we see that Quant is having a demand, and it is having a strong, extremely strong utility use, one of the strongest utility uses in the entire world. Because once you start going to banks, especially the banks in the Western civilization, as far as like with, I would say, England, and possibly moving not only to England, but to other parts of the country as well. Not the country, but other parts of Europe. I apologize. But things we got to understand is that Quant is going to be awesome. This Al Real Life Investing, I got to admit, I just kind of like blurted out a lot of information about Quant, but there's so much good stuff happening, couldn't get it all in. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.